It seems that another event quest has just suddenly popped up. I don't even know where it came from. It just, one day it wasn't there and the next it was. So, pretty sure these are all the ones I've already done. So it's just, yeah, this one's just popped up. Shared site. Assist the Omerta researcher who is collecting experimental data by using an item called the inscribed mirror. Find and recover small animals that have connected to the item to complete said experiment. Okay. Where are you? Over there. What was this called? Tell me, mirror, mirror? Yeah, that is it. Okay. Where is this person? Hello? How can I help, Lamia? You two over there, excuse me. There's a brand new game here for you two to play. As long as you complete the challenge, you'll obtain a ton of funding for experiments. I'm clearly not with the academia. Don't need funding for experiments. Funding? No, sorry, I spoke too quickly. What I mean is, if you finish the game and fill out the survey, then you'll get amazing rewards. That is nothing like what you just said. The game is really simple too. There aren't many chances to obtain rewards this easily, you know. That seems a bit suspicious, Paimon. Is this some kind of new scam? Whoa, don't be like that. There's no need to get so suspicious right off the bat, really. Though I admit that randomly inviting strangers passing by in a place like this might be seen as somewhat unusual. But at least listen to my excuse. Listen to my explanation. She's not exactly a good talker, is she? Alright, let's hear it. That the two of you cannot tell, says the person dressed in academia outfit. I'm a researcher from the Omerta Darshan of the academia. My name is Lamia. It's actually really obvious since you're wearing academic clothing. Thank you, Paimon. I appreciate you actually pointing out the obvious for once. Oh ho, that's where you're wrong. What if a con artist merely put on academia robes to fool you into thinking they were a researcher? Honey, the odds of that are like slim to none, so I would just assume that they were an academia researcher. Of course, I am most definitely not talking about myself. Pfft, come on, I was just reminding you two. I really am from Omerta. If you doubt me, just ask any mantra. I'm definitely the top of quite a few of their lists. That's not a good thing. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Anyway, you two. Oh, right. I haven't asked your names yet. Oh my god. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is Lunara. Oh my god, I'm so sick of the he-he's in this game. It's just like, no one talks like that. Oh, it's cringy. Hehe. In that case, Lunara and Paimon, allow me to explain this challenge to you. This is actually all related to a story I read when I was a child, about a boy who turns into a cat and has all kinds of adventures in the land of cats. Okay. It's a really cute story. Heh. After the protagonist falls in love with a beautiful cat, he turns back into a human. But what about the... And the story ends with him as the owner of that gorgeous cat, living out their lives as pet and master. It's a pretty... I'm sorry, what did I just read? This guy turns into a cat, falls in love with another cat, and by doing so, it turns him back to a human. So now he's a man and the cat's a cat, but they still love each other. So they live out their entire lives as pet and master. That is the... I have no words for that. Thank you, Paimon. I've never been so on par with Paimon before. Maybe she's improving. Well, at the very end, the boy finds out that the beautiful cat is actually male. So I think the ending actually has quite a bit of literary value. How does changing the gender of the cat give it literary value? It's still weird, regardless of the gender. He. Sorry, we got a bit off topic. Anyway, the whole point is that much of the story is written from the perspective of an animal, which fascinated me. After becoming a scholar, I decided that would be my research area. Honey, you have the strangest freaking interests. Is bestiality on the menu too? By combining the equipment I developed with the mature tech of the Akasha, we can see the world through the eyes of various animals. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the story you told. Now that sounds more like it. Though, using the Academia's research funds to chase your dreams, isn't that a bit like abusing your position to get what you want? What? Isn't that the point of the Academia's research funds? To fund the experiments that you dream of? Is that not the whole point? Ha ha! Perhaps it is appropriating public technology for my private purposes, and a bit selfish, but this also is quite practical and has a lot of potential. When searching for victims after a disaster or exploring collapsed ruins, small animals are far more agile than us, and if you could borrow their eyes, then you could infiltrate places you aren't supposed to. Searching for things will be much easier. Exactly. For example, if you can borrow the vision of a weasel thief. A weasel thief? Why a thief? Why is a weasel a thief? Why not just a weasel? You can explore ruins quite quickly. With the eyes of birds, you can look down from on high, and on a clear day with good visibility, it'd be very easy to conduct topography or other forms of observation. What do you think? Sounds like some pretty amazing research, doesn't it? It actually does sound quite impressive. I was planning on taking my time, but these fools at Kasharawa managed to see the promise in such research, and I plan to achieve similar results with tiny machines. It's blasphemy, I say. Corruption and evil, compared to cute little animals who wants cold machines. 1, you're still weird. 2, I actually prefer the idea of the machines, because isn't it better to use a machine that has no heart, soul, or life to fulfill your ends and to be used than to essentially take control of said animals to get them to do what you want them to do for your own ends? I think you're the evil one in this situation. And you have a strangely over-the-top reaction to that. Right, Lunara and Paimon? Well, of course animals much cuter. I am from the Beep Construct Beep Darshan. Why do you give me such stupid answers? Yeah, me too. Paimon has no idea what you're talking about. Me neither. Anyway, the point is if I can't produce results ASAP, those Kasharawa adults will certainly beat me to the punch. They probably should. So grabbing passers-by out here, away from prying eyes, is my only option. I think you're crazy, and you should be seeing a shrink to establish the root of your problems. When you think about it like that, there's nothing suspicious about it at all. Sounds like it's pretty legit after all. No, it really doesn't. Not many chances to obtain rewards this easily. All right, then count us in. Thank you so much. Anyway, take us first. It's a tool I invented. I call it the inscribed mirror. The mirror will show you what the animals connected to my device sees. Just use the images shown in the inscribed mirror to figure out where the animals with the devices attached are, then catch them to earn your reward. Huh? So if they're running around all over the place. It's fine. They're all trained and will stay in the area. They won't go too far, so don't worry about that. Okay, come on, Lunara. Let's roll out. Autobots, roll out. After the challenge begins, you must use the inscribed mirror to find and retrieve all the small animals near the wooden plaques. Okay. That's pretty. Is that Atsumori City? I don't remember. After you use the inscribed mirror, you can see the small animal's point of view and thus locate them. You can adjust your camera angle to observe your surroundings and prove the accuracy of your search. But how do I catch them, though? I don't understand that point. Oh, hold on. Get out of my way! Switch. God, we have way too many gadgets just sitting there. Oh, there's a sign. Couldn't see it. It was so dark. Ah, well, I mean, the weather doesn't help.
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get...
Okay, where are we looking? I don't like that we have to have a light. Oh, what?
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
It's very time consuming. Okay, they can see Gandavaville from where they are. Apparently it's a bird. It's like very close to where I am. It's just a little further down. This bird over here. How do I catch them? Do I just interact with him? He's not going to fly off? Oh, well, that was easy. It's another bird. It's from way over here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but I am about to hit the ground. So let's just take a second to assess. Oh, you are on the ground? Let's hope, no, didn't think you were on the ground. Please don't make me go back up. Okay, it's a boar staring at the waterfall. So in other words, the waterfall is not at Samara City, it's at Gandharville. Where is the waterfall, by the way? Over here? That ravine. What? He's up. Okay. It's not exactly hard. That's beautiful though. Ah, it is. It is the road to Samara City. Yeah, okay, cool. It is where I thought it was. Good to know. Okay, where are the other ones? I don't see any other paws on the map. Do I have to use you to find these challenges? Go to challenge. Oh, it's because it's in the desert. That's why I couldn't see it. Iron Talisman of the Forest Dew. I have no idea what that is. Signpost. Oh, signpost. I do not see you. There it is. These signposts are just so dark. I should have made them brighter. So hard to see. Ow. I'm not quite as familiar with this area. Okay, they're literally looking at me. Oh, I didn't check up what animal it was. Oh well. No, here. Oopsies. Complete wrong direction. The cute little foxy. A bird. That is over where I was technically going last time. Eh. Eh. Oh, I can't do well in the water. It's over here somewhere. Or maybe it was over here. Something in this general vicinity. Right? But it's not really appearing. Oh, it's way further back than I thought. There it is. Sorry, I was on cooldown. Oh my god. How the hell am I getting up there? Ugh. That's gonna suck. Is it easier to go that? I can't go that way. It's blocked off. Oh, hold on. There's a thing here. Probably should have checked what animal it was. Oh, well, we're here now. Am I going to be able to get that, or is it going to be too high? There you are. It's another fox. Whew. I don't think so. No, but I'll be playing Baldur's Gate. I mean, I technically should be playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now, but I had issue with my downloads, so I had to re-download the entire game. It's taking forever. Sad face. It's the only reason I'm doing this. Oh, that sucks. Okay, can I just not be here while whatever this is that attacks me? Let's go stand in Samara City. That sounds like a nice place to go. Where I'm not going to be attacked by miscellaneous creatures. Just humans. Okay, safe. We did get primer gems for that though. So do I have enough? I don't think I'm going to make it to getting Kokomi in 11 days. I just didn't have enough primer gems is my problem. I can't get to pity. Oopsies, I double pressed. I can't get to pity. There we go. I think we're approximately on 80, so we're 10 off. Oh man, cock of me. I was despairing ever getting you, my girl. I really was. Now we're back at 0. Fantastic. For all the new characters. Oh, gotta send you first. Oh yeah, the pearls. Ugh.
Force is.
God, leveling you up is gonna suck when I do that one day. What are these? Spectral husks. Oh, from specters. Ugh. You are gonna be painful to level. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. That's a problem for another day. Hello, click, please. Oh, wow. Another cute ada, who I can genuinely say I'll never use. But thank you nonetheless. It's better than getting weapons. I think I'm getting too many characters. Even though I have like barely any characters compared to a lot of other people who've just like maxed out their 5 stars. It's not that many. Come on. Can you sort by type? No, that's not what I meant. No, you can't. You can't sort by element. That seems weird. Anywho, I was just wanting to do the event to kill time. I still have like 2 hours of this download left. So, okay, it's probably an hour and a half at this point. Maybe I should fill in more time. Back to Leo Hub. Do some more side quests to kill time. Okay, there's none over here, right? Because I completely ignored this corner. Nothing's appearing on my map, so I think that corner is clear. Let's go this way. It made a sound. It made a sound, but there's no one by me. Why did it make a sound then? Should I go out to there? I think I'm pretty good. Doesn't really look like there's anyone who would be giving quests. No, we're good. Okay. So back up top. And we'll do this run. I know there are a lot of people here. Who's first? There you go, whoever that is. Oh, this is the person at the ministry. Ministry of Civil Affairs. Oh, there are a lot of people here. Okay, well, let's go to Zhao. We've already spoken to her before, so we may as well start with her. I can't stand it. What's wrong? My work at the Ministry of Civil Affairs has really been piling up recently. Yeah, I know, you've already bitched to me about it. Right now I'm assigning them to people. Again, I know. I just finished organising forms that I need various people to fill out, but I don't have any time to distribute them. Have you considered hiring assistants? I mean, I know we literally just hired one for you, but you seem to have forgotten that already. What happened to Atsuko? You need to hire people. I'm not really the person to do this for you. Sounds complicated. No, it's not complicated, really. I rewrote everything out in my forms. You just deliver the forms and you're done. Simple as that. Thank you so much. I'm just not with work. She didn't even ask. She just assumes. The 2 most urgent jobs are those for Diang Zhao and Nerva-san. Take these forms to them. Come back here and let me know once you've delivered the forms. Wow, she doesn't even ask. Wow. I don't know where the other guy is. Of course we know where Nerva-san is. We only spoke to him a bajillion times yesterday. Oh boy, now I'm in trouble. Clerk Jill told me to give you this to you. Huh? She needs a report of all the ships in the harbour? I actually had started keeping track of this at the very start. But then there's also the imported goods report, the reports on crew information, and the customs report. There's just so much to keep track of. Report this, record that. I simply can't keep up with it all. Have you considered taking on an assistant? Friendship, bro. Hire some help. I want to, but it will take some time to find someone, so that won't help me finish the work at hand. Still sounds like a you problem, bro. Just go and explain the situation. But I still have some time. I should just work harder to... I mean, yes, but no. Am I supposed to be increasing this friendship? Because I don't want to offer my assistance, and that kind of seems like the only way to increase the friendship here. Why do I even care about this friendship level? What is this? Still going to put it off to later? Then you need to figure it out. Is it prioritize your work better next time? I always tell myself I should, but I just get so busy that I forget to prioritize. Okay, so I could understand the previous complaints. Now, this is just the you problem. There's just too much work to do in the harbour. Too much. I thought about it, but there's just not enough time. I have to work harder. I'll burn the midnight. Work smarter, not harder. And tomorrow and the day after that, see if I can finish recording all the ships in the harbour. After all, this was the very first report I started working on, so it shouldn't be... It's literally something you've had to do since the beginning, but you slacked on it, and now you're stressing on it. You should have just maintained it the whole way through, Brody. It was literally your job. I can't even with you. Oh, back up there. I could just teleport, but whatever. Lower? Oh, sorry, is he over here? I thought he was up by the teleport point. She. No, that's not quite right either. Clerk Child told me to give you this to you. About the plans for Lantern. Lantern, right? Jesus. I'm writing that right now, but it feels like it's missing something, so I keep editing it. It's just going to make it worse. Everybody needs to do their very best for a big festival like Lantern Rite, so I can't submit this plan just yet. It will never be perfect. I'm sorry. That may be true, but I should strive for perfection. I mean, yes, but considering it will never be perfect, there's got to be a line, a point where you say enough is enough. Any plan is better than no plan. There's nothing wrong with your plan. Submit it first, you can change more later. Are you joking? Lantern Rite is a serious festival. There are procedures. Oh, well, whatever. Get ideas from last year's plan. Be confident. Then be confident. What good is confidence with people who don't like it? Oh, Jesus. I have to give it my all for Lantern Rite. Think, Zhengzhou, think. No, the people of Leo have been eagerly looking forward to Lantern Rite. Nobody will be satisfied if it's just a touched-up version of last year's plan. Have you considered trying to obtain feedback? Asking people for their opinions? If you're trying to make this for the people, have you actually stopped listening to what the people actually want? Don't try to stop me. I wasn't going to. I still need to make some changes. Need to make the perfect plan. Whatever. I really don't care. I don't understand what this friendship meter is for. It's not going to stop me from completing the quest. Oh my god. I have my volume turned down pretty low at the moment, and all I can hear is this erratic violin. Okay. Well, they all need a system. Well, the first one needs a system. The second one needs to stop being so perfectionist. Says the perfectionist. You're back. Nevis-an and Zhengzhou just sent me a message. What? By telepathy? Only one of them promised they would submit their work on time, but I guess one is better than none. As for the other, I'll just have to continue to press them. Yeah, well, me pressing them didn't work, so maybe you as their employer will have better luck. Regardless, I'm grateful for your help. Take these as thanks. Thanks. Oh, and you, Jiayi, with your Super Saiyan hair. It's just like they say, no matter how hard you work, there's always more to do. Well, yeah, that's how jobs work. It's a constant, ongoing thing. You just got to prioritize. Something the matter? Now that the crisis has passed, things in the city have been gradually returning to normal. I thought that we might be able to take it a little easier once it was all over. Little did I know that on top of our usual guard duty and other day-to-day work, they'd have us helping out in other departments from time to time too. All these little things add up to mean that we're actually busier than ever. I was called to help collect and organise some incoming paperwork, and then I had to patrol the city and settle an escort request from a merchant caravan. And on top of all that, just a few days ago we received a report that there have been intermittent earthquakes near Nantiamen. We've sent someone to investigate, but they found everything to be completely normal. That doesn't mean we can afford to lower our guard though. This is an earthquake we're talking about, so we're still sending people to check on the area every so often. Unfortunately, however, you don't use the two together, and however always comes at the beginning of a sentence. I know it sounds weird, but grammatically it's how it's supposed to work. We're very short-handed at the moment. Yeah, I seem to be getting a lot of that here, and I really think you all just need to start hiring more people, because you're being very inefficient at present. Traveler, if you had the time, would you mind heading over to Nantiamen and taking a look for me? What am I supposed to be looking for? If there's no signs of an earthquake, what am I looking for? Good question. If I had to guess, I'd probably say monsters or something. How vague. As for the earthquakes, no one we've sent so far has encountered anything of the sort. So maybe the person who initially reported it was just getting confused. Bro, your world is so fucking tiny. You would feel an earthquake in Snezhnaya if it occurred. Your world is that small. You would feel it. I mean, if it was an averagely large one. And if it was a small one, you would definitely be able to feel it anywhere in Liyue. So I don't think there was an earthquake. Well, I shall leave the matter of Nantiamen to you. Ugh, I'm already running late for my next assignment. I don't agree with this at all. We could use some healing. Let's go to this one. Thank you. The reason I don't like this mountainous, can you please not, region of Liyue. I know the area in China that it's supposed to represent, but it's a very different shade of green in those particular regions from at least the pictures I've seen. And I've seen a lot of pictures because I quite like the region. But it's also a lot more foresty and stuff. This is the wrong color palette with not enough, oh dear, foliage. So if it better reflected the pictures I'd seen, I would appreciate it more than currently. At the moment, it just seems really ugly to me. I don't like this area. Can you please just not? Nothing strange over here. It's just the thing that's attacking me. I'm just going to ignore that. Nothing weird over here. Were there any earthquakes? You know, we did... Was this Zhongli's second quest? We came here. Is this what is related to the earthquakes? Seems like there's nothing strange going on here after all. Okay. That was fun. I mean, the quest is literally called The Secret of Nantiamen. So there has to be something going on over there. You're back. What's the situation? I mean, other than the eye thingy that attacked me, everything seems normal. Normal? So, no earthquakes, no monsters. I mean, nothing beyond the normal. How strange. Still, the melody is good news. Thank you for your assistance. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Right, on to the next task. Excuse me? There was only one task assigned to me. Unless you mean for yourself. No matter how much I get done, there's always more to do. Okay, you meant for himself. Thank God. I was like, bro, we did not discuss this. Right, it's a shop owner. No, it is not. Yes, it is. Question mark? Irani. I've spoken to you before, haven't I? How am I supposed to write my thesis like this? What should I do? Are you okay? What? Oh, it's you. Do you still remember me? I mean, like I said, surely. I do kind of remember you, actually. Your name is familiar to me. I was at the person you found in a treasure hoarded cage down in Lingdu Pass. Oh my God, is that where I met you? In any case, thank you for saving me. What brings you here? Well, after being rescued by you, I went to look for Soraya at Wangshu Inn. By stroke of luck, I was able to find it. What do you mean a stroke of luck? Isn't she always there? Soraya is a really good person. Not only did she treat me to a meal, but she also helped me reorganize my notes. But she told me afterward that the topic that I'd chosen has already been the subject of many prior theses at the academia. Unless I were to write an exceptional thesis, there's no way that I'll pass. She advised me to change angles. For example, I could write about something related to the elements. How does that relate to your original thesis? But since I don't have a vision and can't use the elements, I have no idea where to begin. Shouldn't you go back to the academia and read up on other people's works involving the elements, and then you could find a gap in their theses, and that's where you could focus your energy? That would seem like a very smart first place to start, Irani. Not just coming to Liyue Harbor and going, shrug, I don't know where to start. So there was nothing for it but to come to the city to try my luck and see if I could find any material here. No, you could literally do your research in a library. Does that just not seem like common sense to anybody else? Wait, when you saved me back then, you fought in a very unique manner. I mean, yet. Don't use me as your what's the word? I'm like a yardstick, because I'm a bit of a Mary Sue Irani. I'm extra special. Do you have a vision by any chance? No. Huh? You can fight in that manner without possessing a vision? How can that be? I don't know. Ask the gods. I have no clue. No, never mind. It's a very long story, no doubt. You're not wrong. Although, if you look at it, it could also be a really short story. I have something to ask of you. Could you demonstrate your manner of fighting to me? Perhaps I might discern something that can be used to refine my thesis. Well, I'm not going to be in the party, so good luck with that. Please help me out. If I don't finish this thesis... What do you mean finish this thesis? You don't even have a theory to work on. Your theory is just elements. There's no finishing the thesis. You haven't even started it. Thanks. Appreciate that. Having a conversation here. I'll be dead meat when I return to the academia. Is the academia that scary a place? Oh, it's a very, very frightening place. I wake up sobbing every time I dream of it. That's not a healthy reaction. You ought to see somebody about that. I'd rather stay in that treasure hoarder cage than have to do another draft or thesis defense. Well, you have to do a draft because you've currently got nothing. Alright, that's enough about the academia. I recall noticing a group of healer churls around these parts. Show me your fighting style, using them as your target. Oh, cool! Let's just go beat up innocent, ancient Khanrians. That's great. Beautiful. I love that plan. Excuse me. Thank you. Can't get me over here, bro. Though he seems to be trying very hard. There we go. Okay, Healer Charles, please don't blame this on me. I wanted no part of this.
Hey!
Take it up with the kooky lady.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
Did I miss someone? Oh, you're hiding over here. Bro.
I see everything.
Unacceptable. Oh, she disappears. Okay. Wow, your fighting style is really quite unique. I don't know whether I should take offense at that or not. By the way, I've also heard that vision wielders can sense the presence of elements. I believe it's known as elemental sight. Though you don't have a vision, I've seen you manipulate elemental energy, so you should have this ability, right? I happened upon a few slimes nearby, so you could demonstrate elemental sight. You could use it to find those slimes. I've never used it in that manner before in my life. Is that something I can even do? Is that even how it works, or is it just working like that for the quest? Are there metal traces nearby? It's strange. I don't sense anything. You don't have a vision. How would you... Excuse me?
Everyone hold hands.
You got rid of my Nahida ability for no reason.
Incoming.
Just like... Ugh. Damn Electro. Haha, from the perspective of someone without a vision like myself, I didn't notice your use of elemental sight at all. I mean, it's not like I put glasses on. I suppose it might be something that only other vision builders can sense. Yeah. Still, thanks for demonstrating so many things to me. How I wish I had a vision. Having electrovision would be the best. Not only would it look cool, I could defend myself too. No. Electrovision would probably be the least attainable of all. Why? I'm sure you can get one if you work hard. I mean, it also doesn't work that way. No, it won't happen no matter how hard I work. Wait, don't you know? It seems that nobody has obtained an electrovision for a whole... Oh, right. This is a quest that I was supposed to have done before in Azuma. Okay, I follow. I follow. I heard that the academia has been researching this matter for a while now, and they have concluded that the lack of electrovisions granted to mortals is the will of the Electro Archon. No shit! I mean, what else was it gonna be? I've also heard it said that Inazuma's Electro Archon has proclaimed a Vision Hunt Decree, which is aimed to confiscate the majority of all visions from vision wielders throughout Inazuma. See, this is why in Honkai, I'm trying to do all the side quests as I go along, so I don't end up with shit like this, where I've got someone who's supposed to be educating me on the land I'm about to go to after I've already been to that land. You know, this could have been interesting little tidbits, a little quirky bit to a side quest before I headed to Inazuma. But no, I ignored the side quests and just kept doing the main quests and the events, also because I didn't have time to do all this. And now I've got this, so that's why I'm trying to do all the side quests in Honkai as I go along. Those who disobey and withhold their visions will be punished severely. I once wanted to travel to Inazuma to write a thesis regarding this decree. You wouldn't be able to get in because of the storm, unless you're Beto. But it really does seem dangerous over there. You'll be fine. You don't have a vision. Hey, don't say that. Just think about it. If people with visions are already suffering, don't you think that those who go without would be even worse off? You know, I often think the same thing, but in this particular instance, no. I suppose I should just stay here in Liyue and finish my thesis in peace, then report back to the Academia in Samari with my findings as soon as possible. If I delay any longer, I won't hear the end of it. Alright, I still have to thank you for showing me so many things. Take these as tokens of my appreciation. I'll finish my thesis this time for sure. You haven't even started your thesis. Weird lady. You just left me in the middle of nowhere. Now, is this a quest? Or was this an environmental puzzle I didn't do? I feel like it's a quest. And yet nothing appears on my map. So maybe it is an environmental puzzle. Nope, there it is. Pretty sure I could just go around this, but oh well. Going up now! Hello. Oh, I remember this place. Just gonna steal your Sunsetias. Thanks. Oh, Mrs. You. If only I could eat it again. It was so good. Eat what again? Oh, a traveller. When I was young, I used to travel all over the place. What I loved most about travelling was getting to try all the different foods. After eating my way across the continent, I returned to Liyue and opened my restaurant, Emerald Maple, in the hopes I could recreate the flavours of my travels. But there's this one dish I can never quite remember the name of. Just how am I going to recreate that flavour? I don't know, buddy. If you can't tell me what it is, I can't help you. I get it. All I remember is it was a sweet, fragrant dish. Does not narrow it down. I mean, I suppose it does. It's not savoury. It could also be, though, a sweet savoury. The sheer look of it was enough to get me drooling at the mouth. And to top it all off, it was nutritious, too. The ingredients are a lot of fowl and some sweet flowers. I mean, sweet flowers I'd already assumed when you said it had a sweet fragrance. It's called Sweetened Mistress or something like that. If you'd be able to make one for me, I'd be ever so grateful. Traveller, over to you. Give this Sweetened Mistress. Do you have a fire around here? Or am I being cultured and looking for it indoors and it's truly just like an open fire? Bruh. I don't have a fire person on me. Rude. The time it takes me to change characters, I could already be like,
what's our objective?
Fast traveling to another place that has an open fire. I'm going to assume it's a Sweet Madame or whatever this is. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Oh no! More of my fowl! Oh, I'm losing them by the minute. All I've done the last 2 days is lose chickens. Is this the one, sir? You're back. Did you find the mystery dish? Yes. Give it here. You can have one of my good quality ones. Aha! This is the one! Yes, I remember. Thank you ever so much. Please take us for your trouble, traveller. Oh, a recipe for Zhongyuan chop suey. How do I consume recipes? I don't remember how I do that. I might have to do it at the fire, right? Or do I just learn? There we go. Oh yeah, and the Lotus Crisps that I learnt the other day. There we go. Done. You may get off my map, thank you. Any other outliers in Liyue? I don't remember putting any other pins. No, we're good. We're good. Wait, do I have any pins in Mondstadt? Again, I don't think so. No. Okay. Back to Lily.